Hello everyone, here we are with expected cue cards for 18th and 27th Jan exams. Most of the cue cards are old, few are new. So let's discuss. Describe an event in your life that changed it in a positive way. Any event. You attended a seminar, you attended an event, and that motivated you to be positive and it brought a change in your life. That was also positive. So you can talk about that. Next topic is describe a recent party that you enjoyed. We all attend many parties. Recently, we attended, I guess, New Year, Christmas party. So you can talk about that. How was the experience? What you did in that party? You danced, you ate, whatever you did. Next one is describe an admirable sports person. Sometime it comes like describe any sports person or athlete you admire. So you can talk about any sports person. It can be cricketer, footballer, anyone who you admire. लेकिन आपको उसकी थोड़ी सी knowledge भी होनी चाहिए because you are going to talk about that person. For example, if I start about Virat Kohli or Sachin Tendulkar, but I have 2-3 sentences after that I go blank, then there is no use. Next topic is describe an occasion when you spent some time with a young child. We have discussed it earlier as well. Any occasion when you got a chance to spend time with a young child, 4 to 5 year old, 6 to 7 year old child. Why you spent time and how was the experience again? Next topic is describe a picture or photograph that you like a lot. We all have few favorite photographs, so you can talk about one of them. Who is there in the picture? Who clicked that picture? Whether you clicked, somebody else clicked. Why it is your favorite? Next topic is describe a faraway country that you would like to visit. We all have dream countries we want to visit, so you can talk about that. Why I want to visit particular country, when I'm planning to visit, what I'm going to see there. Again, you must have knowledge of that country. ये नहीं कि सीधा आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया वांट टू विजिट यूएस. अब ये भी नहीं पता कैपिटल क्या है यूएस की और किधर जाना है मुझे वहां. So make sure you have enough content. Next topic is describe a person who always help others. Anybody. It can be a family member, neighbor, friend, any known person, your teacher, who always help others whenever they are in need. Next one is talk about a person you know who likes to talk a lot. Again, there are so many talkative persons in our life. अब हम उनको बोलते हैं कि बस कर भाई चुप हो जा कभी. So now you have the topic to talk about them. Like whether you like them, whether you dislike them, they are very talkative, or what kind of topics they talk about. Because some people they are talkative but they discuss so many good things that you love to listen to. So you can talk about that person. Next topic is describe a time when you were busy. Any time when you were overoccupied. Otherwise, we are always busy, but you are overoccupied. You had no time. Next topic is describe a piece of clothing that you enjoy wearing. I think since the beginning of IELTS, it's been more than 30 years. I think this topic is there. Piece of clothing you enjoy wearing. We all have favorite clothing. It can be casual, formal, traditional. You can talk about that. Describe a job you would not like to do in the future. Guys, make sure this is not a job you like to do. This is you not like to do. If you get a job you would like to do, speak about that. And but if you get this cue card you would not like to do in the future, so you have to talk about any job which you dislike. It can be any. For example, it can be even teaching. You feel that it is monotonous. You feel there are better jobs than this. Any job can be disliked by you. It's not like that job has to be something which is not liked by others. Describe an activity that made you feel tired. You went for track, you went for running, you went for a trip, or you did some kind of activity. It can be planting trees, but you were tired after that. It's not boring activity, you felt tired because you worked hard. Next topic is describe a place where you would like to go to relax. It can be any place where you feel that you can relax. It can be a corner of your own house. It can be any spa center as well. Next topic is describe a bad service you received at a shop or restaurant. Guys, we visit so many shops and restaurants these days. Sometimes we are not satisfied with the service. You can talk about that. Next topic is describe an interesting person you met. One of our students got the same cue card last week. Any interesting person you met at party while traveling anywhere. Next topic is almost same. Describe an interesting talk you had with an old person. It can be with stranger as well. What interesting talk it was. Where you met that person. Who is that person? You can talk about that. Describe a piece of art that you like. And one of our students got this cue card on Friday only. Describe a piece of art that you like. It can be any piece of art, painting, sculpture, where you have seen it, why you like it. Have you bought it or you just have seen it in the museum? Next topic is describe a time when you helped someone. Guys, see, पहले टॉपिक था somebody who help others on regular basis. अब ये टॉपिक है एक ऐसी सिचुएशन when you helped somebody. You can talk about any situation. You gave lift to someone, you gave money to somebody, you gave food to someone, or you helped an accident victim, anything. Next one is describe a uniform you wear or you wore at school or company. Because you're done with, many of you are done with school, so you wore at school. You have to talk about your uniform of school. Were you happy with that uniform? What kind of uniform it was? How was your experience for years wearing the same uniform? Next one is again very old topic. Describe a book that you read and found interesting. Any book you have read, it can be bestseller, it can be any different book, and you found it interesting and you want others to read it. Why? Next one is describe a time when you used a map for directions. Guys, see, these days we all have electronic devices. We have our phones. We can easily find the location. We share the location also, live locations. Fine. But this is the situation when you had to use the map because your phone was not working. इसमें you can talk about कि आप किसी हिली एरिया में गए, वहाँ आपने एक्सप्लोर करना था, कि आपने टेंट वेंट लगा के रहना था, वहाँ पे क्या हुआ, लेकिन योर फोन वॉज नॉट वर्किंग, इट डिड नॉट हैव रेंज. तो आपने क्या किया, बिकॉज यू हैड द मैप ऑफ दैट एरिया and with the help of that map you went and found those places where you wanted to go. So you can talk about that experience as well. Describe a time when someone or something made a noise. Any situation, guys. Maybe your neighbors were making noise, your friend was making noise, your siblings were making noise, or maybe a construction work, music, how you felt and what you did to avoid it. Next one is describe a time when you successfully did something. कुछ आपने ऐसा किया डिफिकल्ट जो आपने सक्सेसफुली कर लिया. कोई any, it can be any project, it can be any kind of thing which you found it difficult to complete but you completed it successfully. Next one is describe a long term goal you would like to achieve. See guys, we all have short term goals and long term goals, like next week, next month, next year, but it can be long term goal, what actually I wanted to achieve or I want to achieve. So you can talk about that long term goal you have, whether you are close to that or you have to work hard to achieve it. And the last topic is describe a useful product at your home that you can't live without. We all have so many useful products at our home on which we rely daily and we think we cannot live without. Though we can survive without them as well. But you can talk about that. That this product is very useful for me. Okay? So, guys, these are the topics that are expected in coming 2 weeks. If there will be new topics, we will make another video. Thank you.